every single time. I feel like we've said this. Astralis talent always counted out in those odds, but they always prove them wrong.
Well, they look to do it again as Christo starts strong. Big frag onto Acor, and slowly but surely they work their way into the site. My goodness, it gets so messy. Patty fully blinds Kios, and he will go down in the midst of the water. Isaac must at least trade one frag back, but I feel like they were ill-prepared for this P-pop. They did have lots of players here, but they spot presence towards middle. Regardless, the mid player is down now as Christo looks to take another down with him, but it's a mess towards the water. Altec strikes instead. A 3v2 here as they continue to spam on away. Isaac very low HP, so is Ima. There's 2 versus 2, heavily favouring Astralis talent here as Isaac rounds the corner. Oh my god!
Some heavy lifting to be done by Mr., but he spotted out early. There's the alarm bells ringing. Or the defenders know that. HE's just rained down range. One by one. They just continue to do damage. Isaac to commit, and last alive is just Patty on such low HP. That is rotation towards A long here. Jump Spot has probably gathered that information towards the fighter. There's no rotations coming through here. They may just gonna hold the ground here towards long, spamming down through the smoke. Shui actually nails one. That is unreal. And oh, Jame's been shown inside of the smoke here. Another kill from Shui. The IGL stepping up in spades. And now he sits inside the smoke, but there's not a lot of time left. The panicked rotations do come through. The flank is being held, and now a bomb plant needs to come through. There's just not enough time. Altec jumps on the head. It's a little bit of a Goomba stomp there, but Acor. In the meantime, Shui has snuck his way past sight in towards long, but his attention's pulled away, and now with his back's turned again, Patty has snuck his way and has found 2 players with their backs turned. That is unreal.
Yeah, that's a big round for Patty and a bigger kill for Altec. But hold on, does Acor actually secure a full spam onto Christo? That's a massive frag to find, and into the 2v2 we go. GAMERLEGION, they still have a solid chance in this one. They ebb their corners. Because that's a great flashbang. Altec sees 2 blinded, but is also blinded on the retreat. Great swing from Acor. Finding a great boost in this clutch scenario as Acor back.
It's a gamble stack here once again coming through from the boys over at GAMERLEGION, but they're still catching flack. They're catching HGs, so they better make sure that they batten down all the hatches here.
Yeah, they need flak jackets to top their Kevlar to stave off this util damage. Shui, though, looks to deal further damage as he swivels around the column on the bomb side. By God, Shui! It's a 4K in the round, but Kios is last alive on just a P250. Surely Christo wins this one out, and he will. A very valiant effort from Shui.
There's still a lot of resistance that they have to crawl through, and Altec has proved to be a bit of a boulder. Tough to bypass, but bro still stands here. Altec finds himself another, man. What a round from him. Back's turned, and
no.
Wasn't he low there? Bro was down to like... Look at this movement here. Both players phasing up the smoke. Kios making his move on in. Catches Altec off guard. And a quick trade from Isaac. So a little bit of life left in him, but Christo, ooh, ducking underneath the crosshair and right into it as well, but comes out the better hand. It's just one man, Mr. Left versus 3, but Isaac puts a quick end to that there. A huge round from Isaac. The pit. They're going to cross in towards site. Safe passage in for a bomb plant, and going to kick off the retake effort. Christo, though, is going to land a kill, and Patty follows up. Even more success here, but finally entered back by Shui and Ima. The aggression's being anticipated, but Christo lands the first. The second inside the water here, blinded up by Isaac's flash. And outside of the short side, Isaac lies. Needs a big clutch here. Underhand ZHE, but it spams a little bit off the mark. Christo getting the defuse on off. He's missing. And he will get the round. Defuse comes.
Discrepancies as they barrel it down A long here. They clean out long bathroom, and the first point of call will be Christo, but he's got no warp in this one. He's got an M4 instead, and he's fumbling with flashbangs. He needs to be so incredibly careful here. The Sui and Ima might decide to pick up the pace, but Christo bags the first. A great smoke spam. I believe he sees but a foot as Christo bags another massive 5v3 here. It's taken all 30 rounds, but Astralis talent, they will be looking to close, and Mr. If this position is overlooked, he could be a huge point in continuing the closure. Kios, his shadow spotted, but will manage to fell Mr. regardless. Another nade that looks to be brutal. Big damage done to Christo, but he won't quite be removed just yet as Bro finds another kill onto Kios. 2 versus 4 ensuing here. Patty dancing around the back of the truck as Isaac and Acor, they've got it all to do. Isaac spotted, but Isaac and Acor, they both want a piece. Christo, though, will shut it down.